What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. If you're new to the page, please go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. And because I'm going to be covering stock and crypto, please do not fall for spam, all right? Anytime we talk about crypto, we get a lot of spammers in there asking you guys for money or WhatsApp and all of this. Here's my broker. That's not me. It's spam, not just on my page, but on anybody's page. Okay, we got a lot to cover right now. I'm going to talk about SHIBA INU as it pertains to Robinhood, but I'm also going to show you guys some other plays that we can make money. So it's jam packed. Let's keep it going. All right. So first, I took some notes here and put these on because I want to make sure I hit every single thing. All right. So first, there was a rumor out that Robinhood was going to list SHIB, and they were actually going to make the announcement today of when. And I saw a lot of YouTubers covering that, and something just didn't sit right with me. I decided to just wait until the facts came out because I didn't want to, get misinformation out there. And I'm glad I did wait. All right. So check this out. Robinhood reported that they were not going to add any more coins until they have better regulations on crypto, right? Meaning the government. As a matter of fact, I want you guys to listen to this, and we're going to discuss it. It's very important that you listen to everything. All right, good people, check this out.
And Robinhood, we think of as really the upstart in stock trading. Speaking of that company, they decided or said last week during earnings that they're not going to add any new tokens until there's more regulatory clarity. How are you guys deciding what assets to list right now? Regulators are paying a lot more attention to unregistered securities. Do you expect to have to take any tokens down at this point that happen to be on Kraken? And how are you navigating that?
We don't expect it to take anything down. We have a very robust listing process, not unlike what you would have for the public markets. So we do a lot of diligence before we list something. We have a very thorough legal review before we list something. So if you see it available in the United States, we're fairly confident that that asset is not a security. So we don't expect to delist anything. And frankly, I think if you're waiting for regulatory clarity in the space, we've been waiting for 10 years. We still don't have it. You might be waiting a long time. So I think anyone else interested in this space and getting into it is going to have to accept that there's some gray area and that our regulators in the United States don't seem interested in really clarifying anything for us.
Yeah, so he was saying pretty much good luck on waiting on those. And let me share with you guys why I think this is actually good news. Now, it's going to be crazy, and this is how I've made a lot of money just really ripping this stuff apart. It's actually a good thing. I actually saw. Number one, after that news came out, SHIB did not fall by much. Actually, it's up today from in the last day, so it's actually up. And if that was like earth-shattering bad news, you would see a big sell-off. And it was just a slight sell-off, which means that it has a strong position, right? Then Robinhood has lost a ton of money from crypto transactions. And that's how they made over half of their money. I think it was like 60% of their money last year on crypto transactions. So just think about the money that they're missing out on not having SHIB listed. Now, here's the facts. Robinhood did not say they weren't going to. They just said that they weren't going to add any coins until they get their stuff together. Here's what Larry thinks. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock. This is just how I make my money. Because it's tax season, it would be better for them as a company to actually list it next year, which we are right at the brink of that right now, right, good people? Then they have to make sure that their platform can handle the transaction load. Remember what happened last time, okay? There was a lot of problems with Robinhood. So I think they're just doing that. This actually makes me think that they're even more that they're going to list. But here's what I like apart from that, SHIB, Shiba Inu tweeted, I think it was last Friday, that we don't even need Robinhood. That's what I like about SHIB. It's like, it's cool, it's nice, but we don't need them. And that's what they're saying. They're saying because of the retailer investments of you and I, they don't even need Robinhood. And yeah, we saw all of the videos and pictures. They have a big billboard in Times Square, all lit up. I saw all of that stuff that everybody else is talking about. I like to give you guys stuff that other people are not talking about, and then you just put it all together, okay? So here's another thing. The petition for Robinhood to list the SHIB INU coin or the SHIB coin is growing by $100,000 more signatures, $100,000 more signatures per week. That's how big it's growing, all right? Soon to hit 500,000 signatures. I believe it'll hit well over 1 million signatures. And you best believe Robinhood is listening to that, all right? Let's keep it moving. Things I like. SHIB did not dip much on the news. Really, it didn't. Here's a thing that I like even more than anything. What I hated about Dogecoin is you had the power of one man to do a crazy tweet that would send it up or down. I don't like that kind of control with my money. And so Elon Musk actually tweeted that he didn't have. Some people see this as bad news, but good people, this is good news. Tweeted that he didn't have any SHIB. And what did SHIB do after that news? It actually went up. And so he can't come out with a crazy tweet and cause SHIB to go down. Now, I'm not over pumping it. I'm just stating the facts. If Robinhood came out and said, we're never listing it in it tank, I would tell you guys, hey, it is what it is, good people. But I'm suggesting to you to just look at the facts. Don't just listen to my page. Look at the other page. Do your own due diligence. But if you see it like I see it, leave me a good comment. These are good things that is holding its stability right now with all of that. Okay, so the things that I thought that could be a threat to SHIB, they're literally going away. They're going away. So I'm seeing actually more upside than downside. So I'm actually myself personally, I'm more bullish on SHIB going up than down. So I invest based on my convictions, not emotions. All right. So let me share with you guys some other plays that's going to make some money. The president was talking, all right? They had the G4 meeting, and now he's in another meeting about the climate. So the world leaders got together and they're meeting about the climate, okay? Because it's in trouble. And so, again, the president reiterated that in his Build Back Better plan, the infrastructure bill, we're moving to I'm sorry, y'all. I should have told y'all we're moving to stock now. Listen, do not click off if you're just buying SHIB. I want to show you guys something that's going to help you. Now, the president mentioned again, he reiterated that in America, in this bill is still, I thought it might have gotten cut down because they're trying to downsize the bill, but there's still 500,000 charging stations that's needed, okay, in America. And we haven't even begun to scratch the surface on that. So while the president was talking, I pulled up some of the plays that I'm in concerning that, okay? And I want you guys to see this. While he was talking, I pulled up my portfolio and I began to look at my charge point. Let me see. I began to look at some of the plays I gave you guys. Volta, Charge Point, EV Go. These are all electric vehicle charging stations, good people. For those of you that are not in there, okay, I got Blink, ticker symbol BLNK, Plug, ticker symbol PLUG, EVGO, ticker symbol EVGO, and ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT, and then VLTA, which is a play that I brought to you guys, ticker symbol VLTA. I literally looked at every one of these as the president was talking, and you guessed it again. They literally were rising as he was talking, which means that there's money to be made even now, good people, if you're positioned. Now, some of these positions, as soon as they pass the infrastructure bill, some of them I'm going to take my money and run. Some of them I'm going ChargePoint. I'm going to keep and dump in and dollar cost averaging in at least for a minimum until 2025. And I want to share this with you guys, and I want to explain why I'm sharing this with you, because it's going to help a lot of you guys. I was going to make 2 videos, but it's just too much right now, and I think you guys need to see this. Now, this is my VLTA position, okay? So this was when the president, this is how much it is this is how much it was after it had already started to run up this morning. But as soon as the president started talking, this is where I snapped it at, okay? When he finished talking, this is where it was. So I was already 16% up. So it went from 16 to 20% up. That's 4% in a matter of 10 minutes. And I'm going to say this. Let me just go ahead and say this. This is the one that got cut off. This is 107, and this is 111, right? I'm going to tell you guys something, right? For those of you that are just in high risk stock, it's not good. Now, I'm not telling you to sell any of your SHIB. I wouldn't. I'm not selling any of mine. Now remember, these are just suggestions. I'm not selling any of mine right now. Remember, we went over proper profit taking, but I'm not selling any of mine right now because I see a much bigger upside. I see it, believe it or not, easily doubling from where it is now. I believe it's going to knock out another 0 like very soon. This is just me. Now, here's what you should not do. Do not take all of your money and dump it in. Do not take all of your, sell all your other crypto and just get into one crypto. You don't want to do that. Now, what I didn't share with you on that VLTA is how far down it was. And I was looking for some pictures. I wish I would have taken pictures when it was bleeding $5,700. When it was bleeding as much as $10,000. I was negative for weeks and weeks, down $10,000. But when it started to tank, I started to dollar cost average down. Now, it is a high conviction play for me, meaning I was convinced that this stock was underpriced and that this company is going to do well. I was convinced that it was oversold. That was my conviction. And I was highly convicted, and I put my money where my mouth is, right? And so this is what I did. And I'll be honest with you. There were a few stock in my portfolio that were red. I had lower and lower convictions in those companies because of where they were headed. I took a hit on a few of them, sold some in the red that I was down, a couple that I was down, $2,000. One I was down $1,500. This is what I did. I'm just going to be straight with you guys. I sold some of those because I didn't see them going in the next year. I didn't see them recovering. So you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. So I cut my losses and I dumped it all into my higher conviction play. And I've already made those back. That's what I did. You do what's good for you. Now, here, for those of you that know me know I don't like sharing my portfolio, because for those that don't have that type of money or anything like that, it doesn't come off good, and I see people showing it's cool. I'm not hating. Like, one guy showed $12 million he had in one play. And I want to tell you guys that I am you. I want to tell you guys that I was driving Uber in 2018, just a few years ago, while I was working my other job. I want to tell you guys that if you become a smarter trader, you will be going to work and your money will be making just as much, if not more, money than you're making while you're at your job. So here's what I want to leave with. I got to talk about my links. I'm swing trading Shiba Inu in my Webull, through my Webull platform. There's a link below. Deposit $5. They're going to give you 2 free stock. Okay, worth up to $2,300. Then you qualify to get some free SHIB, which they've been giving all week up until the 3rd of next month. I'm sorry, this month now. Okay, and then Coinbase is where I do my holding in the SHIB INU. Okay, and I also buy my Mana, MANA there. But here's what I want to share with you at the end. Make sure you download those links and check out all my links below. But I'm going to leave a video right here, and it tells my story, okay? Because I am you. I want to show you how if you learn how to trade properly, that a little money becomes big, and you don't have all of your money in high speculative plays, okay? You got to have some money in high conviction plays. But I am you. And so this is my other page. I don't talk about finances there. So if you want to ask financial questions there, don't go there. This is my inspirational page that I'm going to leave here. But you'll see a video here that says my story, because I want you to know that I am you. And I talk about where I came from. Took me a while to shoot it. I'm going to leave it right there and cut it off. View it if you want to. If you're a negative person, do not go over there. Do not subscribe. If you don't like hearing positivity, don't go over there. Don't subscribe. If you don't like me talking about the creator, God, don't go over there. Okay, good people? I'm just going to be straight with you. Hey, we're all going to make money. One last thing. Because of the amount of days that people are holding SHIB, most people that are in SHIB right now are positive. And so we want to make the right moves, okay? But remember, we got to do proper profit taking, all right? All right, good people, make sure you watch this video. I love you guys, and we'll see you later.